for him. That should bring in about 3 viewers.
Perfect. Right now we're rocking 5.
All right, we're going in with Swain running Ghost Ignite. That's going to be interesting with no flash there. He is going to be very vulnerable to ganks in mid, especially with the Udyr ganks. Those are dangerous mid with no flash. Very easy to catch up to Bear stance. Bear stun right there. And the purple team is going to have to be careful with no clairvoyance. They're going to have to do a good job of ward coverage, or they will have difficulty controlling the map.
Absolutely. It's non-traditional enough with their support pick of Gangplank, but taking exhaust and heal right there without a clairvoyance is very dangerous, especially with this unorthodox Ezreal jungle we see over there on the blue team.
All right, looks like we're going to start up here. Ezreal will be starting the standard jungle cloth armor and 5 health pots. We've got Vayne going through Doran's. But Vayne's all right. They're all going. Blue is going to Golem. Looks like they're going to do a little defense. Taric is lagging behind. I don't know what's taking so long for Taric, but it looks like both teams are going to play a defensive game here, and it looks like we're not going to have any early invasion.
Especially, as you mentioned, with the purple team not having clairvoyance, the blue team is going to have a much easier time spotting where the purple team's early game positioning is, where the purple team is going to have no idea unless they see it with personal line of sight where the blue team team members are.
Of course. I'm interested to see if Poppy is actually going to go top. Poppy top against Singed. I think Singed is going to win that matchup. Poppy does not... I mean, Poppy does have some sustain with that regrowth pendant, but Singed is pretty good counter to Poppy since he doesn't do any high damage attacks, which Poppy's passive will negate.
Absolutely.
Poppy's not that strong of a top to begin with. She's not really seen in competitive play at all. Let's see.
Minions have spawned.
So here we go. Members of the blue team were bunched up at first, but now everyone is going to their respective places. Taric and Vayne moving down to the bottom lane together, and Ezreal right here waiting for the leash from Swain.
And we do have MF and Gangplank in this bottom bush. This could be a first blood here. It looks like they're going to get really aggressive. Let's see what happens here.
They also do have double exhaust here if they're able to catch Vayne alone.
Oh my, they're going to go in for Vayne. Gangplank exhaust, going down, half health right now. MF, keep going. It looks like he's going to be fine here, though. Yeah, Taric's going to come support. It's going to be fine. That wasn't exactly the best engage right there. They really should have waited.
Yeah, they wasted one of the exhausts. Taric came in at the last minute with the stun, allowing Vayne to get out safely.
Ezreal does successfully complete the golem with the help of the pole, going to the wolves, going to the race, but Udyr is so much faster, already clearing his race by the time Ezreal even gets to his race. Already going on to his... He's skipping red already. He's going to go for the double golems on red. But Ezreal's so much behind Udyr. Udyr clearing so fast with the Phoenix stance. I'm just not sure how viable this Ezreal jungle is.
I know we're going to have to wait and see when this first gank comes out, see how successful or unsuccessful this Ezreal is. Middle has been tossing a little bit of damage back and forth. Both Xerath and Swain have popped a health potion for some sustainability.
Xerath actually is leading in CS. He was double CS of Swain for a little bit there. I'm not sure if Swain's going to be able to handle. He's not really dodging the skill shots too well, and if he's not going to be able to do that all game, he's definitely going to be in a world of hurt once Xerath hits 6.
Ezreal now not particularly far behind Udyr in the jungle in terms of experience and gold, but does have to go back because he is low in health, whereas Udyr is heading to the top for a first gank on Poppy, who's at about 60% health. And Poppy is...
Udyr going up behind it. This could work. Singe going in. Singe getting the flip off. Udyr going in. Fakes the wrong way. Poppy exhausting Udyr. Udyr's going to get the stun off with the flash. Singe, oh, and Poppy flashes. He's going to get away there. Very good play by Poppy, knowing when to flash at the right moment. I want to say Udyr didn't really do the best job there. He did not have to flash right away, but he did get the bear stun stance off.
It was an absolutely excellent move by Poppy, getting that exhaust off at the right time and then heroic charging on Singed to move her positioning closer to the tower. She was, and here comes Ezreal in the middle for a gank and does a decent amount of damage to Xerath, and Swain is going to go in and then ignite Xerath, but not going to get the kill off, and Swain has to back off as he also is down to about 15% health. So both junglers come out of the jungle to get
Oh wow, Swain almost getting killed there by Xerath, just living with enough health. Bad judgment by Swain to keep staying there, but luckily he lives.
And Swain now is going to go back to the base. The purple team on the bottom is pushing a decent amount of damage to Vayne, who's now back safely in tower range. Still no first blood.
Vayne is, they're playing very passive, and it looks like the bot lane for purple team's winning, but Vayne's out CSing them here, and looks like Ezreal's coming in for the gank, getting a lot of damage on Misfortune. The exhaust goes down on both sides. Misfortune's going down for the first blood. Ezreal picks it up. Gangplank's gonna go down here too. Oh no, Gangplank gets the kill too, gets the lizard, but Vayne picks up the kill. It's a double kill. Good trade for blue team right there.
An excellent trade for the blue team, and this suspect at the beginning was suspect. Jungle Ezreal is able to get the first blood and a gank that results in 2 kills for the blue team and only 1 retaliation kill for the purple team here on the bottom lane.
That is going to put Vayne very far ahead here. I'm not sure how bot lane's going to deal with that damage to the Vayne. Vayne scales very hard. This is going to be very dangerous now, especially with the red buff.
Absolutely. Vayne has picked up the red buff, has that 1 kill and 1 assist, and is about 10 minion kills above Misfortune, who comes away with only 1 assist from that encounter.
Poppy's actually doing fairly well against Singed top. He is actually ahead in CS right now. He's not going to be for the next few moments, though, but you get that Poppy farmed, and Poppy probably is one of the strongest champions when farmed. I mean, he just does so much damage, and there's nothing the other team can do when he has that all on someone. So, very dangerous for the enemy team, especially with the 3 squishies they do have.
Absolutely, and it's going to be interesting to see Singe's approach against this Poppy to try and push the lane quickly and then move away from the lane for a gank, or whether he's just going to try to continually push her. Udyr checking out the blue team's blue right there, and then backs off when he sees that it's not there. And Singe just pushing the lane really hard, killing a minion wave before it even gets up to the tower. Poppy dealing a little bit of damage to him in return.
I mean, a very good idea by Singe. I mean, best thing to do against Poppy here would be to push the tower. Poppy has trouble CSing. Only can you really do it with the Q as well. It's not like she has fast attack speed or high damage, so it looks like she's still doing a pretty good job, though, so it's really not making a difference. Bot lane might be able to get some damage on this tower here, doing a very good job of warding, making up for that lack of CV. And it looks like Swain's starting to pull ahead in middle here. Not in CS, but it looks like he's definitely determining the flow of the battle here.
Absolutely. Xerath is all the way back to his tower. Swain just had his ulti up to get a little bit of health back and push the lane, and Udyr looks like he's going to come in for a gank in the middle. Swain is a little bit overextended. Like we said before the game started, he does not have flash, so he's going to have to be really careful. Udyr waiting in that bush right there. Xerath not wanting to be too aggressive, and here comes Udyr out of the bush, and Swain's going to go down towards the river. The purple team does have a ward there. There comes the Gangplank ulti, and here we're going to have the stun. No, he gets snared, and then Xerath stuns Swain. Swain takes a lot of damage and is taken down relatively easily by Xerath and Udyr. A good gank by Udyr right there on the middle lane.
That was just great map awareness from the Gangplank support. Perfect ultimate right there to slow down the Swain, and very good ultimates by the Xerath. Timing them perfectly, getting the stun. Very, very well played by all the 3 members there doing the gank. And that's going to maybe pull Xerath back ahead of Swain, see if he can use that advantage now. And it looks like MF is still maintaining CS with Vayne, so that's a very good job after that early advantage. That could have went and been a snowball right there, but very aggressive Gangplank support is seeming to keep them in that lane.
Here we have an Ezreal ping on Misfortune, but there was a purple ward in the triangle bush right there, and we have back pings. An excellent job by Gangplank putting down that purple ward and thwarting the attempted gank by Ezreal on the bottom lane right there. Although he's still there, and Ezreal's going to go in and deal a lot of damage to Misfortune. Again, he's going to get stunned by Taric. Yes, Ezreal ulti, and a quick kill by the 3 blue team members at the bottom. Taric actually getting the killing blow at the bottom here, and Gangplank is now pushed back to the outer bottom turret for this purple team.
You know, that was just terrible play by Misfortune there. They knew Ezreal was still in the vicinity, and just overextension. There's no excuse for that. And it looks like Gangplank's getting a lot of damage here. Vayne, oh wow, Vayne could have finished him off and just decided to back. Maybe he's afraid of the Udyr, doesn't know where Xerath was. I guess it was an okay back, but really could have got that kill. 45
health, Gangplank got away there, and the purple team in return is going to lose that outer bottom turret. That is the first turret of the game to go down right there.
Blue team is slowly pulling in the lead. Got a about a 1k gold lead, 1.2k exact. I would imagine the blue team could have took a dragon advantage right there. I'm really surprised they didn't. Ezreal does have double buffs and does have his Madrids, doesn't have the Wrigglers yet, but they definitely could have dragon there, I think.
And Ezreal at this point is looking slightly behind, 9 CS behind Udyr, but he does have that 1 kill and 1 assist advantage over Udyr. So in terms of gold, he is looking ahead in the jungle.
He's definitely showing some high mobility in those ganks, and it's definitely seeming to be viable for their team comp, for what they have.
Absolutely. Got a couple blue pings down here on the river trying to pick up a gank on Xerath, who has blue buff and is at 100% health about. The blue team, Ezreal and Swain, exploring the jungle a little bit with that bottom outer turret for the purple team down. It's going to make Misfortune incredibly overexposed right now. She gets the Taric stun after getting out of there, and here comes Ezreal. Is Misfortune going to go down again? Vayne doing so much damage to exhausting Ezreal, but it's nothing, even with her dot on him. Taric...
And the mid-action, Swain going down, too. From the Xerath Udyr combo.
So... Purple team doing a good job getting that Swain kill in the middle and not letting the tragedy bot go unanswered. And here's a purple ping on the 2 blue team members coming up there, and Xerath is going to go back. He does not want to get ganked by this Vayne, who's looking pretty strong at this point with 66 CS, 2 kills for herself, and 2 assists.
It's just a really bad job of the purple team. MF is staying within CS range of Vayne, but just poor recall by Gangplank, no map awareness apparently. Just she's trying to free farm when she really can't be up that far.
No, definitely not, especially with that tower down, not having good jungle control over there with no purple wards. It was pretty transparent that Ezreal could sneak up right behind her and get that kill.
We also have something going on top. Ezreal is moving in for a gank, but Udyr is also moving in for a gank. Udyr catches Ezreal with the Bear Stone, but Ezreal does get the with Arcane Shift away. Xerath Xerath landing the ultimate. Very good play by Xerath there. Wow, that gank just went wrong all over for the blue team. But what can you do? They did not know that was coming.
An excellent job by Udyr getting that initial... Oh, and it looks like Gangplank just reconnected. I guess he was disconnected. Swain and Misfortune moving in to stop the blue team's dragon right here, and then Udyr and Xerath coming in. They're going to ping on it. They want to not only cancel the blue team getting it, but actually get it for themselves. And there it is. It's taken down. Taric Clairvoyance is right there. So the blue team is aware that purple got the dragon. Here they come, move into the middle on Swain, who is now won't be able to cast a single spell. I don't think. He tries to jukes Udyr for a second, and then Xerath gets a stun off, and then Udyr comes in, moving into Phoenix form. Taric comes in, stunning Xerath, and tries to help Swain get out of there, but is he going to be able to get away? Wow, Udyr diving so deep into tower range, and Udyr gets the kill on on Swain, and then Ezreal gets the kill on Udyr with his ulti coming in. A good job by Ezreal getting that ulti up in there, and identifying that Udyr was diving too deep into tower range to get out of there alive.
Yeah, I'm not sure Udyr should have done that. He did lose his red buff and gave it to Ezreal. It wasn't the best idea there. But we do have Vayne chasing down the Misfortune here. He exhausts. He's going to get that kill. Wow, Misfortune just getting outplayed by this Vayne bottom. It's really going to hurt their team. Vayne is still getting out CS somehow. Not sure how that's going down, but Vayne's still just picking up those kills. He's got his BF sword. He's going to go back soon, either build that Bloodthirster, Black Cleaver, whatever his preference is. And he's just going to keep scaling here. Very hard to deal with, and it looks like we're going to have a ping on to Singed here. I'm not sure Taric and Poppy have enough damage to take him, but it looks like they're going to exhaust him. They're going to go for it. Ezreal's coming in here too. Oh, wow, Singed is getting slow, but the ultimate going to be enough to get away. Maybe. He is pulling ahead. Taric is going to need that stun if they're going to get that kill. Singed flings him into the tower. It's not going to be enough. 3 cannot stop Singed at this point in the game. Dwarven playing very good. He looks like he wants to kill this Taric now. Taric's very low. Oh, he's going to back off. Udyr's going to come in here. And it looks like they want to get this kill on the Poppy, but they're going to back off. Swain's coming up. This could get very dangerous. They know Swain's coming. They're going to back off here. Very good play by Singed to get away from that gank. He is just too out-farmed from Poppy right now. He is definitely dominating that lane, which we did think was going to happen.
Yeah, no, a good job by Ezreal getting up in there and trying to secure the gank, but he wasn't able to, and it was thanks to his ward right there that they saw Udyr coming and was able to avoid. They're hiding now in Perrin's cave. Taric is also in the area. Swain looks like he's moving in, and Xerath here is going to get caught. Does a decent amount of damage to Taric, and there comes his ult. Ulti comes down, and Xerath's taking a lot of damage, but not that much. Poppy's ulti comes down. Ezreal's trying to chase Xerath, but gets stunned by Udyr, and now Udyr looks like he's going to get taken down almost by the blue team. No one has died yet. Udyr gets away with almost no health, and Ezreal also gets away with almost no health. Singed now, the target in the beginning. Is he going to get taken down? No, he only has 149 health. No one is killed through all that skirmishing. About 4 targets get away with such little health, and no one is taken down. Gangplank now chasing Swain, but isn't going to catch him. Udyr
Just a crazy fight by both teams there. Very lack of coordination, it looked like. And it looks like no team's really going to come out ahead there. The gold's very even. Any team's game at this point with a 200 gold difference. It looks like Vayne's going to get this kill on Misfortune, though. Maybe. He keeps going. Oh, no. He sees Udyr. He's going to back off. Very smart decision.
Vayne with the double Doran's Blade and the BF sword and the red buff, Vayne just does so much damage in so little time to that Misfortune. And as we just saw in the bottom lane, Misfortune's passive going away while being attacked, and Vayne's passive increasing her speed while running at an enemy makes Vayne a very formidable opponent against that Misfortune.
We do have a ping on the Gangplank here. Ezreal jumping over, but it doesn't look like he's going to do too much. He does get him down to half, but it's not going to do much. Udyr going to hand off this blue to Xerath. MF getting a lot of free farm down here. Xerath picks up the blue. Singed is still shoving this lane, getting the tower pretty low. Poppy's still only at 74 CS at 17 minutes in the game, while Singed is at 112. That's going to be a huge advantage for the purple team here. And they still are ahead in the gold lead, but Vayne's coming up. This could get dangerous. He does have that warded, though. He's going to be able to back off of that. But we do have Gangplank and Udyr heading top. We could be in for an all-out brawl top, but MF is still bottom, going to get that tower most likely. I'm not sure if they're going to fight this. We got a ping going on by Baron. They get the clairvoyance down. Do see Xerath going back to mid.
And Vayne went back to base from that top lane in that bush on the river to go bottom and protect it from Misfortune, who's doing a lot of damage to this tower right now. The blue minion wave is entirely dead. She's going to get some free auto attacks, and it looks like she will be able... Will she be able to take it down? Vayne is now coming in. Exhaust Misfortune is going to chase her. An exhaust going on Vayne. Is Misfortune going to be able to get away? She slows Vayne. Vayne gets out of it really quick, and so much damage by Vayne. No way Misfortune can't get rid of her. We see Singed teleporting in bot right here. I believe it's Singed, but no, it gets canceled. He stays top with Poppy, seeing Misfortune just absolutely get shredded by the Vayne.
Wow, the Misfortune continues to underestimate the damage of Vayne, or just complete disregard for her life, I guess. And the Singed making a very bad teleport there. That's going to be down for a while. He's not going to be able to come in for Dragon. Dragon is going to be up soon. And it looks like... Oh, stun did not hit Gangplank, or... Scurvy, I don't know. It looked like it just bounced off him. But we do have 3 bot. It looks like they're getting ready for Dragon, or they're going to push this tower. Udyr's going to come in too. Misfortune's coming back from the dead. Vayne's going to go on to Gangplank here. Not going to keep following. They're going to back off. It looks like we do have Udyr and Xerath coming in. This could be dangerous. They definitely need to get out of here right now. Udyr's going to back off here. Not really liking the odds of this fight. Ezreal's going to get trapped in here, though.
Oh, but Gangplank gets trapped at the bottom with Vayne and Taric, and Ezreal comes around the corner and actually gets the kill on Gangplank, who split up from the impending Udyr and Xerath. Are they going to be able to catch them? Gangplank down. The purple team wants something in return for their Gangplank being down. Taric taking damage from Xerath right here. His ulti coming down. A lot of damage. Udyr gets within tower range, and Vayne is going to be able to take down Udyr. Taric heals himself, and now Xerath also gets taken down by Ezreal. And Misfortune, maybe having finally learned her lesson, is going to back. She does not want to be the fourth victim of the bottom three blue team members.
This is not good. Just when you thought Purple had a chance in this game, it looks like they're going to be behind quite a bit after the blue team picks up this dragon here, and Swain picks up mid tower, putting him pretty far behind here. Not an insurmountable task, but definitely hurting here. Gangplank is going to throw down that ult. Yes, it does not work though. A very slight chance of that working at this elo.
Swain picking up the purple team's race here. He is out of mana, so we'll probably see him back right after that so he doesn't get caught. The momentum is definitely in favor of the blue team, who has yet to lose a single turret, and the gold difference is about 3,600. And the score is 10 kills for the blue team and 6 kills for the purple team.
And the Swain, even though 0-3, is still out CSing Xerath by quite a bit here. I'm not sure what happened there, because Xerath has a pretty easy time CSing, especially with his Q, and with Udyr handing him off the blues. I'm not sure what's going on there, but definitely not playing too well besides of the kills. Very poor on his part. It looks like we're going to have a little action here. Udyr going in there. This could be dangerous for him. He's going to get... Oh, Udyr stuns Taric. Could have got stunned by Taric. That could have been very bad. Xerath's going to throw in some Qs there. Looks like the altercation is going to come out okay. Gangplank going to move in here. Not sure what he plans on doing, but...
And he did just run over that blue ward right there in the bush, so they know he's coming. Here comes Udyr and Xerath, try to get some damage done on Swain, but he gets into tower range with his ulti up before anything really happens. And Vayne is left on the bottom alone against Misfortune and Gangplank. We're going to kill this tower with ease, and it will be the first blue tower that is taken down. Poppy hasn't been involved in anything except farming top. She's trying to catch up to Singed. She's still about 35 CS behind him, and she knows it. She has no kills, no deaths, and no assists. She just wants to farm and be this late game carry.
And you know what? That might work. If Poppy even can stay within that 30-40 CS of Singed, I'm not sure she's not the better champion to be fighting there, but we'll have to see. I did play a lot of Poppy back in my day. Oh, a minion going to slay down that top turret for purple, and Singed going to pop that ultimate, getting very aggressive there. Not going to do anything, just trying to kill all the minions. He's probably going to back here. Looks like we got a little mid action though. Xerath getting the stun on the Swain. Udyr going to get the stun on the Swain too, and Swain just not going down. Udyr's going to keep going into the tower though. Ignite that Swain. It's not going to be enough. Ezreal going to take down Udyr. MF taking down Taric. Oh wow, that just went all wrong. Everyone.
Absolutely, and Swain just making an absolutely amazing getaway from Udyr, and then Udyr somehow managing to get away from that Ezreal who was chasing him and trying to take him down, but he wasn't able to. The only death in that entire altercation was the Taric on the blue team. A crazy fight right there in the middle, and like you were saying just a moment ago, that outer top turret for the blue team is down, and so the towers are now 2 down on both teams, which evens out the gold a little bit. It's now only about a 2,000 gold difference between the two teams, with the blue team still ahead 10 kills to 7 kills now, with Taric just being taken down.
Yeah, we were at about a 3.5k difference before that all of this fighting and tower kill went down. Starting to look up in the purple team's favor. They're definitely going to need to... Oh, Blue team's trying to steal this red, but purple team will not have it. Oh, but purple team actually does pick up the red with the smite. I'm not sure what happened there. Ezreal had a momentarily lapse there. He just did not finish it off. But Vayne getting a lot of damage on the Xerath. Xerath coming out. Xerath is going to go down, being exhausted, but Singed is going to go in. Singed not liking this 3v1 here. Singed may go down, but they're not. They're going to back off. Swain has no mana. Vayne and Ezreal are very low, but it looks like we have a chase down here. Poppy's going to pop his ultimate to get away. It looks like they're going to be fine.
Both teams are incredibly split right now. Swain is at about 20% health with no mana. Udyr is in the blue team's jungle. A really interesting interaction there. The Xerath was taken down, and here Udyr comes and tries to get in. Swain slows him, and Poppy goes in doing a lot of damage to Udyr. Udyr again is going to try to get away, but he is taken down by Vayne at the last minute after tumbling in there. And Singed gets a toss-off on Taric, but then it's going to back, and here comes Gangplank as well. We have back tanks coming down. Gangplank getting so much damage. There's Miss Fortune's ulti, but now she's going to run. She doesn't get anyone off, and Poppy chases for a moment and then backs. We have all 5 members of the blue team right here, but now they're going back. Udyr and Gangplank dying at the very end of that fight, and Vayne killing the minions quickly top and might push this top tower, which has taken no damage because it has been that winless matchup for Poppy against Singed.
I want to point something out here. Swain has a very interesting build here. It's not a standard Swain build. He has 3 gold per 5 with the Heart of Gold, Philosopher's Stone, and Lucky Pick. I'm not sure if that's too viable, but it doesn't seem to be hurting him too much. But he's going to be lacking the damage right now. But late game, he's going to have quite a bit of gold over everyone else, especially when he's out farming the enemy Xerath.
Absolutely. At this point, Swain is out farming everyone except for the Misfortune, and with those 3 GP5 items, he is going to have a healthy amount to spend, especially if he continues to farm it up hot here. Udyr's coming down to try to put a stop to that. We'll see what happens between the two of them. Nothing.
Now, there are pings going down on the dragon now. There was a little skirmish mid, but it looks like both teams definitely want to get this dragon going down. Blue team may be faking a little bit to Baron, but now it looks like both teams are going to go to mid. Udyr and Misfortune starting to head up the river. Looks like we're going to have a little dance here. And Singed going to throw in that Mega Adhesive, but he's not going to go in. They're going to Dragon. It looks like they're going to try to kill Dragon before the blue team can get there, but no, they are backing off. Poppy, interesting build here with the Wit's End. I would not suggest that as Poppy. You do not want to be relying on those auto attacks so much as getting in there and getting your Q off, but we'll see how that plays out here. She really hasn't been in too many fights here. Looks like the Dragon's going to start getting killed here by the blue team, but wow, Gangplank ultimate going down on the whole team. Singed is charging in, taking a lot of damage down on them. Poppy charging in also. Poppy not able to take anyone down, but looks like Gangplank might go down here. Gangplank's going to go down. It looks like Taric and Ezreal are going to go down also. Oh my, this is not good for the blue team as 4 members go down, and it looks like Swain's going to make it away. Dragon is still up, but it looks like they will have this mid tower down now too. Wow, bad engagement by the blue team. They did not back up there. They just all focused down Singed. Nothing you ever want to do. Rule number 1 is you never focus Singed or chase him, but they did not follow that rule, and purple team is now going to pick up this dragon and mid tower.
And what that was there is we talked about how Misfortune was getting dominated in that bottom lane by Vayne, but you can see down here she did a good job farming. She has 188 CS, which is the most in the entire game, and her ulti that she did right there was what sealed the deal for Ezreal and Vayne, and also did a lot of damage to Poppy. Standing in that Misfortune ulti is not something you want to do when you're fighting right there in a team fight.
I just feel like Poppy's build, with a better build, she could have got in there and bursted someone down, but with the Wit's End, it's not really an item that is customized for Poppy. It's a very poor decision, and it's a little disheartening to see.
Absolutely. We saw her get in there, we saw her deal a decent amount of damage, and then a good decision to ulti that Gangplank that doesn't do the most damage to her, but she didn't have that burst that she needed to take down anyone, and they all got away without her getting a single kill. Singed might get caught right here by Ezreal, Taric, and Vayne. He's standing alone. Ezreal goes over and engages him, but doesn't do that much. And there comes a Mega Heism. He's stunned by Taric, and he's going to have no problem getting away. He does pop his ulti right there. And the blue team is also going to back now. Udyr and Xerath coming over, seeing if Singed is going to need any help. He's not particularly scared of anyone on that blue team yet. He is really tanky at this point with the Rod of Ages, with those Mercury Treads, and with that Giant's Belt.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before Singed can really be taken down, but with those Vayne Quicksilver bolts, he can be taken down quite fast if they put down some focus onto him, but they really don't want to focus him here in the fights. Look at what happened last time. It did not turn out well for them. Wow, oh, I thought we were going to have a play on the Baron, just pinging top, getting that huge wave. Vayne going to pick up some more farm bottom. We do not have that many wards down on this map. Most of them are concentrated in the Baron River area, and there don't seem to be any wards anywhere else on the map. This is very interesting, especially for the purple team, who does not have a clairvoyance.
Absolutely, and it's important to note at this point, the first time in the game, purple team is actually pulled ahead in gold, about 1,000 gold ahead of the blue team at this point. The blue team is still ahead 3 kills, but this is the first time we've seen more global gold for the purple team than the blue team, as maybe the momentum is starting to shift a little bit after that last team fight.
Yes, it really looks like they have a quite good AoE comp going here, and even without their ultimates, it's still quite good, starting to turn their favor once they get into these team fights. Oh, we do have Taric sitting in this bush. It looks like he might get caught. Udyr's gonna... Oh, wow, it's Taric getting the stun just in time before Udyr can switch the bear stance and stun him. But Udyr still is gonna get that stun. He's gonna run away, though. They're gonna move in mid. Singed throwing down the Mega. He's popping his ultimate. Gonna get that flip on Taric. Taric gonna go down. Taric's quite low. Not quite enough. He does go down. Looks like they're gonna keep going on to Swain. Now Swain gets exhausted. Ezreal goes down also. Swain gonna make it away, though. Xerath pumping out crazy amount of damage there. Great play by Singed. Great play by Udyr to get that stun off. Purple team going to come out ahead and just pulling further and further ahead here.
That was an absolutely excellent play by the purple team. Singed moved down to keep the entire blue team separated as the rest of the purple team just focused down Taric, got that 1 kill, and then we saw the massive focus damage of Misfortune's ulti as well as Xerath keeping the whole blue team at incredibly low health. And it looks like Vayne is going to come out exhaust. Xerath is going to do so much. Xerath is not going to be able to damage to Xerath. He's not going to be able to get away. Swain gets the killing blow. Xerath is now taken down, and we got blue pings on the Baron with that Taric clairvoyance right now there. Does that mean that they want to stop the purple team from getting it, or that they are going to attempt it? Udyr at about 45% health is going to go to the top with Poppy chasing him. He's coming out of the bush. He's not going to be able to go back. It is just Udyr and Misfortune and Vayne and Poppy, and we have some back pings as Swain is coming up the river to join them.
Oh wow, purple team cannot be here. Singed did back. It looks like blue team is going to move on to Baron here. I don't think they can... Alright, Oracle's on Taric? I don't think so. Nope, Singed is going to come in here. Oh, they do have a vision ward for Oracle somewhere.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Wow, this is an incredibly risky move by the blue team. Singed was coming in, but they killed the ward before he could get in. A really clutch move by the blue team. They may lose that bottom turret to this large purple minion wave, but they successfully got, and there goes the Ezreal ulti to try to thwart it a little bit. And it doesn't really kill any of them. But a nice job by the blue team getting the Baron, not losing a single team member. And this might be exactly what they need to get the balance back in their favor. The gold is still in favor of the purple team, and the purple team is doing a good job steadily catching up in those lost kills. It's now 15-13.
It was just a poor job by the purple team and not backing quick enough. They really should not have given up that Baron. They should have been ready to defend it, but they just did not react quick enough. Getting caught by that Vayne that could cost them the game. Obviously, they're still ahead here, but blue team is going to be able to press quite a bit of advantage here, being able to go really wherever they want with that Baron buff.
Absolutely. And the purple team, you can, at 33 minutes in the game, have 2 or 3 team members in the base and 2 or 3 team members scattered across the jungle because you can't react fast enough. if your opponents try to do Baron, which they did. The blue team catching up in gold a little bit right now with just farming each lane and pushing each lane as the purple team kind of tries to find their footing and is going to attempt to do Dragon. We have Gangplank and Udyr. There's the Taric CV. They're going to know they're doing it. Taric is moving down to engage them, and Vayne and Ezreal is right behind them. There's a purple ward right there, so they know that they're coming and they're going to back off, not killing the dragon. Vayne doing a good job by keeping aggro on the dragon, keep the dragon over towards them, and there goes the Gangplank ulti, but it's not enough to get it, and Poppy goes to initiate a little bit, but then backs off. It looks like we are going to have a team fight. Swain snare comes down, and Gangplank takes a lot of damage, ulti by Poppy, and Singed comes in too. Taric's taking a lot of damage, but flashes out of there. Udyr tries to go in and stuns him, and takes so much damage. Udyr is also going to get taken down, and Singed laying his poison and his ulti is going to try to get out of there, but an exhaust, and then a condemn on Misfortune, who is taken down. Singed hoping that they chase him with this poison down. Xerath doing damage to Taric, but Taric also not going to be able to get taken down. Xerath trying to get away, but Poppy and Ezreal get over there and seal the deal on Xerath. Singed now probably just going back to base, knowing that there's nothing he can do against the 4 blue team members that are here. Vayne almost entirely detached from the second half of that fight, staying middle to push this middle turret of the blue team.
Again, we see a lack of awareness by the Gangplank on the purple team, just going in there and starting the ultimate, which almost forced his team to kind of go in. And you just don't want to fight heads up with the Baron buff. There was no tower there. There's no reason for the purple team to do that fight. It's gonna probably lose them an inhib here. And they might be able to defend this, but just bad play overall, bad decision making. Really shouldn't have done that.
Absolutely. And on the flip side of that, an excellent job of the blue team recognizing the advantage they have and capitalizing on that and pushing 2 turrets down. Still have the Baron buff, and now they're probably going to back Swain. Wow, doing a decent amount of damage with just his snare to Misfortune, who's now going to back as well as Poppy, Taric, and Vayne move to push this outer top turret of the purple team right after Vayne picks up the purple team's red buff.
It is interesting here because as we get in later into the game, the purple team now has to deal with 2 AD carries of the blue team, pumping out tons of damage. That can be very difficult, especially when one's Vayne and one's Ezreal. Which one do you go for first? Probably Vayne, but it's tough to catch both of them.
Absolutely. It's an interesting decision that... Oh, and here we do have a fight here. Singed gets stunned, but doesn't take too much damage. The Gangplank ulti coming down. Purple team kind of dancing forward and backwards, and we have a lot of purple back pings. They don't want to fight here, being split up in bad positioning. But the blue team also, will they back? Swain going to initiate a little bit and then backing off. We have Poppy with the blue buff. Blue team is more split up than the purple team, and it looks like they're going to move down. What I was trying to say is it was an interesting decision by the blue team to have that jungle Ezreal, as you just mentioned. Now they do have 2 AD carries, and arguably the 2 most evasive AD carries in the game. Vayne's ulti makes her awfully hard to catch with Tumble and into stealth, and Ezreal also able to move around really easily with Flash and his skill teleport that does not have a long cooldown.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in their advantage. I was skeptical of the Ezreal jungle, but he is proving me wrong. It looks to be viable in this new jungle meta, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was pulled out at IEM Kiev today.
Absolutely, and at first we did notice he was falling a little bit behind Udyr, who does have an exceptionally fast jungle, but that immediate falling behind did not really cost him that much, as he quickly caught up with nice, successful ganks, and he's sitting pretty right now with 177 CS and 7-4 record.
We do have pings onto the purple inhibitor turret. It looks like they want to get there. It looks like we got some back pings going on now, though, from the purple team. Very wary of the blue team, which they do not have vision of. I don't think I see a single purple ward on the map. They're doing a very good job of clearing those wards without an oracle, so there are no wards being put down by the purple team. Very bad play by the Gangplank support. I do feel like the Gangplank support is starting to cost them. He's not exactly building the right items. Building Warmonks, not really the best item to build, especially against Vayne, and not helping the team out. But we're going to have a brawl here in the jungle. Gangplank's getting stunned here. Poppy's going to go in on the Cinch. They're opening down Cinch. MF getting their ult off on all of the blue team. Blue team getting very low, very low. It looks like no one's going down yet, but there we go. Vayne has killed Udyr. The purple team is now running away. Swain getting flipped in there. Cinch is going to go down. All the purple team members are very low except for Xerath. Misfortune is also going down. They're getting stuck under this turret. Gangplank's going to go down also. Xerath's going down. It looks like we are going to have an ace here, and this could be the game.
Not a single blue team member died in that fight. You saw Misfortune's later game damage. Her ulti was almost full duration on almost the entire blue team, and it really didn't do that much damage. And here we have the top inhibitor going down in super speed, and Swain pushing this middle inhibitor turret. Going to have 7 seconds before Udyr comes up, and they might even lose 2 inhibitors. Vayne and Taric taking down one of the Nexus turrets, and they're going to try to take down the bottom. Here comes Poppy. Udyr's not going to be able to stop them. That one goes down as well. Poppy trying to get Udyr to back off. Vayne's auto attack just does too much damage on the purple Nexus, and there's the victory for the blue team.
And the December 3rd championship goes to the blue team.
Victory!
If I had to pick my MVP that game, who would my MVP be that game? I would have to give it to that Vayne. The Vayne just pumping out so much damage there, playing so well. The CS maybe not the best, but who can complain after that perfect play? I mean, really perfect play except for the one death, but just stupendous. Great play.
Absolutely. A great job by every member of the blue team, capitalizing when they needed to capitalize and securing that win against the purple team.